Remember how I said I'm not a welder? Well, guess what? I'm also not a paint and body guy. As you can tell, my Bondo job did not turn out the greatest. Is the rust covered up and sealed? Yes. Is it gone and is it going to be a problem anymore? No. However, I did not take all the extra time to sand off and finish that Bondo so it would all look seamless. But that's okay, because I got a plan. And I know I'm gonna take some hell on the internet for this, but somebody suggested, one of my friends suggested like diamond plate metal strips or whatever to hide that rust. Well, I got a better idea. Diamond plate roll. Garage floor coat material. I'll cut this, put this into strips with adhesive, emblem adhesive, or some type of glue or something, and put over that to hide that corner there. Cab corner, whatever they're called. Good enough for work truck. I've also got some, I found these helper springs at AutoZone that were all clearanced. Really cheap, like 50% off, so see how those do. We'll see. I may end up needing to get Timbrens as well, but at least for starters, this is going to be a start, because these were like 20 bucks and the Timbrens are like $200. So see how these do for now. Use my screwdriver here as a knife to get these off. I'm going to mess around with this for a little bit, see if I can get this where I'm wanting to. The mow and go systems ramp is off right now. I've got to clean it up and paint it, take it all apart. There's some spots like right here where there's rust, some surface rust. This one was going in Big Red's receiver for the last 6 years. That one's got to be cleaned up. So it just has to be cleaned up and finished up. See the this part stuck on the ground constantly. It's in bad shape. Not critical, it's not falling apart, but it needs some attention, it needs some love. So might actually put some garage rubber piece along that bottom part as a insulation strip to prevent metal on concrete grinding. That might not be a bad idea. I just thought of that. Yep, so that's the latest. So I ended up taking those helper springs off, because when I put them on, the U-bolts were actually right near my, look under here, the U-bolts were actually right near my brake lines there. And I can't risk having something like that go down and puncture my brake lines. So went ahead and got these Timbrens instead. This is the rear kit, and this is the front kit. Went ahead and got the front one too, just because I want some front stability. There's a lot of bumpy roads around here. These can be either installed with this helper deal or without it. So I'm about to go into there and look and see how I like them either way. May just do it without that, because I don't know that I want them to be touching the axle at all times. But for now, that's what we're gonna do for our suspension. That'll help the truck ride better when it's loaded down with that mower. Fixing to put these on, get going on that. At least it's warmed up for now. It's about 60 degrees today, 59, 60 degrees. Beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. All right, so I got the Timbrens put on the rear. I got the ones on the front staged here, but just wanted to show a quick shot of them. These are the old bump stops that came off the truck. They're supposed to have a piece of foam coming out here that's like goes down to like here, but these foam ones were totally gone. There wasn't anything left of those, and I installed the Timbrens with, let me see if I can get a good little shot here of how this looks. You can kind of see the bracket bolts right here. And this is the new one. It's almost contacting the axle. It's about an inch or so away from it. When this truck goes down, when it gets lowered, that will be in contact with the axle, so it will greatly help the load on the leaf springs here. Now they came with a, they did come with a, like another spacer ring, which I could have installed that would have put them in direct contact with the axle at all times. But for now, I decided not to install those that way. The installation was very simple. It was just unbolt this one and then put the assemble the spring system and then put it all back on. It really wasn't too difficult at all. Now the front, I'm going to end up having to raise the truck up somewhat to get the fronts in there, because they actually go kind of see right there, that spot next to the shock where there's that foam, it looks like right there, that it just like presses into that. And so what it is this, on the instructions, pull up my instructions here real quick on my tablet. It's kind of weird on the instructions here. It says that the bolts go through the bottom. However, the kit that I got, there's no way to actually fit the bolt through the bottom. The washer's too large, so or the head is too large, so I put it on together this way. So see how that does. We'll see what that ends up being. But yeah, we're gonna fixing to jack up each side here real quick, and then there's still a little bit of foam left in these in the front bump stops here, so I'm gonna have to pull that out. But after that, it's gonna go up just like that, exactly like that. It's gonna press right up into the mount there, and then it's gonna be in constant contact with the control arm. So, all right, get on that. I also fixed my under hood light the other day, but it sometimes doesn't come on still. There it is. It's got the way these work, there's a little magnet in there, like a little piece of metal that moves back and forth, and sometimes it doesn't move all the way down. I think I'm gonna have to take it apart again and mess with it. But anyway, that's what I'm doing today.